Yo, what's going on, guys? So let's try to break down this absolutely crazy day in the markets today. A bloodbath turned into a straight pump. 300 points up from the lows now. So let's see if we can try to decipher this. So remember yesterday we were bouncing from this daily OB. We hit this, we bounced from the C of this wick. Said it could be a little bit bullish. Well, it turns out, our what we thought was absolutely right. We got this bounce off the CE of this wick because we expected overnight to come back up and tap into this 4-hour FVG. And at the time, we knew this, this FVG lined up at 50%. You guys know the story. So we hit this. So once we woke up this morning, we seen we were rejecting this. What was our first target? Our first target was down here, obviously, at previous day low. Why? Because we know liquidity always sits at previous day highs and lows, and your weekly highs and lows. That's where liquidity likes to sit. So that's where the market attacks on a normal basis. So we expected that target to be hit. You see, we get that, and then next target was like, okay, now where can we possibly go to? We could dig into the body of this daily OB, which is exactly what we did here. And then what other things happened? So let's go to our weekly chart. Remember when we bounced from this weekly FEG, we bounced from the exact center of it, right off the 0.5. Look what happens today. As soon as we tap into this weekly FEG, we tap into that weekly FEG, straight pump out of it. So the big thing, obviously, that move out of it told us everything that we needed to know. All day I was like pointing out. I was like, all right, we got LRR here. This is building up. Like there's a ton of liquidity adding up here. This is gonna get ran at some point because as what I said. What did I mention in my PM session expectation videos? I expected some kind of longs to work out. Why did I say that? I said that because if you watch that video, I mentioned like there's no other targets below here. The next target is down here, which was at the time another 150 points down. So it makes sense for the market to come back up and take this liquidity that's up here, because even if the market wants to go lower, when you get a reversal like this is kind of a big trend reversal. To be honest, but like when you are this low, the market has nowhere else to go for liquidity, because the market is running on liquidity, just like gas for your car. It has to keep looking and seeking liquidity. So to get down here, it didn't have enough fuel. That's just a good way to look at it. So what happens? The market has to come back up and take liquidity from the upside first. So what happens tomorrow? I have no idea. We'll get into that in a minute, but that's just kind of why I thought that way going into the PM session. That we had to go up and take liquidity from the upside, because the downside there was just nothing left. And your gas station is back up here to refill you. So that's why I expected that. You see, that's exactly what happened. Running into close here, and obviously we had NVIDIA earnings, FOMC minutes, and whatnot too. But other than that, a lot of 50% today. Still just a pretty bearish day. And then obviously we hit the weekly FEG down here, and look what happens. Boom. We actually had a beautiful 5-minute inverse right here that took us all the way up to the highs. And there's a 1 minute down there too. Other than that, that's how today went. So tomorrow, what am I thinking? I'm thinking this is a huge candle coming off a weekly FEG, right? Weekly FEG, we held this 4-hour FEG. What else do you notice? We kind of tapped into a 4-hour FEG here, or OB. We hit the daily OB, 4-hour FEG held, weekly FEG held. This could be absolutely a bullish reversal here. So first target, I think, is going to be, well, it looks like we might have taken it already. No. So these are, remember I posted these yesterday. I said if we inverse this 4-hour, I would expect these relative equal highs here on the 4-hour to get taken. So 17.7223. It's only 13 points away. Expect that to get taken. And then next target going into tomorrow, 'cause I do think we'll be bullish tomorrow. So so actually, those 4-hour equal highs are exactly this. I didn't realize those highs were this, but this is from Tuesday when we opened. Remember, these were London highs. Thought we were going to come up for them. We never swept this high. Never swept here. We left relative equal highs up here. So I think it's blatantly obvious that we take these going into probably sometime tonight or even in London. And then see what happens from there. The hourly is just huge. Maybe we get a close, we get some kind of pullback inside of it. Either way, I'm not going to be bearish now, just because you got to look where you're delivering from. Your higher time frame, FVGs, OBs, and all in those things are very, very powerful as you've seen off the weekly FVG. So. If we get like an hourly, we should get an hourly FEG here after the market reopens here. So say it's going to look like this. Maybe we get some kind of pullback into it. If we inverse it, then I know we're going straight down to that 222 level, and this whole pump was just to come up, grab liquidity just so the market could go lower. If we hold that hourly 4-hour FEG, because it's going to be a 4-hour FEG as well, then expect higher prices. First target being the 723. The next target being this nice liquidity pool right here, up here at that 800 level, and then after that, and we might just be starting a big buy model back up to these highs. So let's check out the daily again, see where our daily targets are. So our next daily target would be up there at the 805 level, so that makes sense. That makes sense to go up and take these highs right here, because that's your that's a daily high, and obviously what I just said, daily highs, daily lows are expected to be swept. So after 723, look for 805, 808 area, a strong push over that, and I think we're going right back to that $18,000 level on NQ. So just watch this FEG tonight. That's going to tell you everything you need to know. Inverse it back down, probably going down to 222. If we hold it, we're probably starting a brand new sell. This is your sell model, and then we're starting a whole new buy model up to that 18,027 level, maybe even back to all-time highs up there at that 121 level. So that's what I'm looking for on NQ. ES. This is interesting. So obviously, daily OB here came back down, retested the wick, held that perfectly today. Let's check out the 4-hour here. So this is interesting. I want to see this 4-hour inverse right here. Obviously, we already rejected it once. Looks like we're already disrespecting the CE of it, like the middle of it. But if we close above this 55,023, I see no reason ES doesn't run right back to that 50,060 level. So this really tells all right here for ES. Watch this 4-hour if it does. Obviously, these lows are your easy pickings. There's not much room there, up to 50-30 to these highs. And then obviously running into a 4-hour FEG, 4-hour order block here. But if we already took sell side and took all this liquidity, then these should not matter. And then it's just a sell model, buy model as well, back to 50,000 or 50,000 to 5,060 on ES. Other than that, that's all I really have to dissect today. Hope you guys had a great day. Hope your NVIDIA calls, Q calls, whatever you held through earnings paid off, and you guys are able to cash those for a nice amount tomorrow morning. So with that, hope you guys have a great evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.